At dusk, a man came to the well to take drinking water for the dinner. When he pulled the rope up, he found a dead animal in his bucket. Startled, he almost let the rope slide off his hands. The mongoose, who after being dropped in the well had somehow splashed around in the water and caught on to a protruding brick, saving himself from drowning but exhausted to the last breaths, had taken the chance and jumped into the man's bucket. He asked the man to help him, but since the mongoose looked more or less like a wet rodent, the man didn't have much intention to do so. So Mongoose said, "I'm a noble prince. If you help me, I'll reward you with whatever you desire. Please help me." Hearing that, the man laughed and said, "A noble prince, huh? All right, you're coming with me." The man picked up the mongoose and his buckets and hurried back home so he could show his wife the interesting little thing he had found. His wife wasn't impressed and scolded him instead. "You donkey brain, why would you bring a pest into the house?" and threw a mugri at them. The mongoose ran for his life. They played Catch Me If You Can for a while, and then suddenly a snake appeared in the hut house, and everyone cornered to one side. Woman demanded to her husband, "What are you running for? Do something." The washerman, just as scared, yelled out, "What do you want me to do?" He looked at Mangu. "Hey, what are you running for? You do something. This is your territory." Mango, just as flabbergasted, squeaked at them. "What do you want me to do? I'm just a bite-sized animal for it. You lot are the bigger ones here. Technically, this is your territory. You do something." Washerman, "What? Isn't taking up on venomous creatures like this your kind's expertise? What were all those stories for then?" Mango, "Those were wild dweller street-trained brothers. I'm a noble prince. I've never even seen one of these in my life before." Just then, the baby sleeping on the other side woke up, and the washerwoman realized the situation and yelled out, "Oh my God, my baby! Any of you, do something!" At that moment, Mangu decided that he needed to earn his stay there. He might be cold and exhausted, but nobody has ever achieved greatness without pushing themselves beyond their limits. He was a noble prince, and it was time for him to show his nobility. He asked for his ancestors' blessings and let his instinct take over him. He grabbed a stick and tried to charm the snake. It didn't work, so he wiggled his butt in front of it. "Come on, come eat me. Look at this booty here. Don't you want some bootylicious snacks?" Eventually, the man grabbed a stick himself, a bigger one, and together they managed to chase the snake out. After that, the mongoose was given the job of babysitting the toddler, while the couple went around in towns and the city to collect clothes and such. The washerwoman loved him since he took no salaries, no vacations, no extra space for lodging, and didn't even eat much. Despite his suffering, the mongoose kept good behavior and an eye on his employers, and learned about the occasional late-night ventures of the washerwoman. Sus. Indeed, she was. The washerman did his job head down, but the lady had good eyes. She wasn't exactly robbing people, more like picking up left behind things. If you forgot to empty your pockets before handing over the clothes, let's say they were always empty. Some leftover expensive artifacts lying around, she'll help you pick it up and put it in her pocket. She was patient, and within some years she had her own little treasury to look over, the one that would wake her up in the middle of the night, apart from that toddler, the one she could trust nobody with, especially her honest husband, the one that made her walk like a zombie in middle of the night. Dude, you said the same thing twice. Anyway, but he couldn't just follow her, she was too careful, so he laid low. He had a whole year in his hands, a whole year of suffering. Seasons passed, and the year was over. All the princesses returned to their home palace with their earnings and savings, and some with just their bodies intact, and that was also good enough. Now that it was time to go, the couple, who were very pleased with their tiny helper, asked what he would like to take as farewell gift. The mongoose said that he was very grateful to them and that he wanted nothing. Washerman, "Oh, come on, fam, ask for something. After all, you spent a whole year with us." "No, no, I really don't want anything." "Man, come on." Mango, "Okay, okay. My house is far away. If you insist so much, then just give me that old donkey. It would drop me off at my house. Oh my God. It would drop me to my house." Man, "Good, I'll do you one better. Take the healthy one. That one already has to fit in his grave." Mango,
No, no, what use do I have of a donkey? Just give me the old one. I mean, I was the one in charge of feeding it and taking care of it and kind of got close to it, you know? Attachments.
Woman, oh, okay, you take it. That donkey is yours. The woman thought that she wouldn't have to bury a dead animal if she could just like give it to him and he could just take it away or something. Flashback time. One day, the toddler went to his mother crying that he needed to take a shit. The woman working asked Mangu to take care of it. Both the small creatures went to an empty area and the toddler sat down to do his business. But then he would get up right away and both of them would make a way home. Few minutes later, the toddler would go to his mother again, nagging that he needed to go. Did you not finish properly? The mother would question and ask Mangu to take him again. Once again, the toddler would straddle down and get up just as quickly. Few minutes later, back at home again, back to mum again. Do you have diarrhea? No, the toddler would shake his head. Then learn to take a shit already. You're old enough to do it yourself. Can't you see that mom is working, huh? If you come back to me again, I'll give you a beating. And she asked Mungo to take him again. The toddler, crying and wiping his snot and tears, once again was in the field, but just as he sat down, something tickled his butt and he sprang up. Fearing his mother, he changed his location, and again Mungo would swoop right behind his back, poking the little butt of the toddler with a stick. This doesn't sound good actually. The toddler was denied once again and cried for his mother. Mangu,
You know where she keeps it, right? The thing that your mom digs up in the middle of the night. She took you with her sometimes, I know. Where is it? If you tell me, then I'll do this magic trick that will help you with your problem.
the toddler took him to the place of the buried treasure and finally was able to finish his business. Mangu, the night before, had dug up all the mini treasure and mixed it with the feed of the old and blind donkey, who ate the whole thing with no questions asked. In the morning, he bid his farewell to the Washer family and started his journey home riding on the old donkey's back. He arrived at the palace gate and called out for his mother. Mother, oh mother, your son is back, tummy filled with treasure on the donkey's back. Fix up a place, lay some hay sacks, so the donkey should shed out the stacks. Mother, oh mother. His mother made all the preparations as asked, and they fed the donkey till it shed out all the treasure. Mangu won the throne and ruled for his lifetime, and nobody made fun of the king's mother again. Happy ending, God.